What we're going to talk about today is how you can overcome your binge eating, and in particular, your binge eating over the weekend. As a coach and as a trainer, I've seen this, so many times where people, they're coming to me and they're like, Simon, I'm really, really good with my training. I'm really, really good with my nutrition. And then when it comes to the weekend, I blow it all off again, right? And I don't want that to be you. We are eating with our emotions, right? And we all have that, right? We all have our emotions when we are sitting with friends, we're going out for a nice dinner, we're doing certain things. That is enjoying eating a meal with emotions, right? What we're gonna think about when we are talking about our binge eating is that the meaning we're putting into things oftentimes is the thing that determines whether we feel bad about it or we feel good about it, right? Where we're gonna be careful is that when we start to feel bad about it because we're calling ourselves name, I'm fat, I'm out of shape, I'm lonely, I'm bored, I'm doing all these sort of things, and that's why I'm eating on the weekend. What we're gonna think about here is that whatever we're focusing on is what we get. If you're having a negative association to your food and to your emotions around food and these sort of things, well, that's the thing that you will keep there. Eating with emotions is a good thing. The only one that actually determines whether it's good or bad is yourself. So the number one thing you gotta focus about, it's simply, what is my emotional flavor? So when I'm binge eating over the weekend, why am I binge eating? What is the emotion that goes behind that? Is it stress? Is it boredom, right? Because it's not about the food, it's about the emotion behind that. And that's the number one thing. Don't think about the food is the bad thing, because the food is just a vehicle for you to get out of that emotion that you're in. So that's number one. Figure out what's the flavor of the emotion. That's the number one thing. Number two, what you're gonna figure out then is that you're gonna figure out what is the emotion that I would like to feel instead. I'm binge eating because I am either stressed, I want to reward myself, I'm emotional, I can't control myself because of that. When you know that, right? What is the opposite emotion that you would like to feel instead, right? Is it that you want to feel excited? You want to be relaxed, you want to be strong, you want to be motivated. Number three is that you're gonna identify what is the cycle and what is the pattern that I'm running. Is it always Friday comes up, right? I am coming home from work, I have nothing else to do, it's been a long week, now I'm just gonna reward myself with a pack of Tim Tams. Right? Because we're all doing something repetitively. We're all doing something on a set point, a set time. We're doing something over and over again. So what is the cycle that you're doing it off? So understanding what is the cycle? When do I actually do it? Is it right on the Friday? Is it the Saturday when I've sorted out everything and I'm going into nighttime? Is it even the Sunday? When do I do it? What's the cycle of when I'm doing it? Because now you're using, I know what the emotion was, I know the emotion I want to feel instead, I know the cycle when I'm doing it. Now what you need to do is that you need to break the cycle. You break the cycle by understanding this is the emotion that I want to feel instead. So if you go back over your list again and say, okay, I want to feel motivated. I want to feel part of something. I want to be excited. If you know that, okay, this is the feeling that I want to, then you just ask yourself, your brain is very, very clever. What can I do right now in order to feel this emotion? What can I do right now to break my cycle and do something that's outside myself? I've for many years had it like, when it comes to Friday, I'm very packed during the week, right? It comes to Friday and I'm just rewarding myself because I've been busy the whole week. I feel like I haven't relaxed or anything. I've just been going, right? So this time for me here right now, it's time for me to relax. It's time for me to reward myself, to give myself something, right? So for a long time on Fridays, that was my reward. That was my time to just relax. If I had to break that cycle of not going in and binge eating, doing what I did, I had to figure out something else to do. So I knew, okay, the emotion I wanted to feel instead was being relaxed. I wanted to kind of like reward myself. I wanted to be feeling good, right? So what could I do instead to break that cycle? Instead of just sitting by myself and eating my pack of Tim Tam, I could go out with friends and go for a dinner instead and not eating the Tim Tams, but have a nice meal, being relaxed with some friends and being distracted from me sitting there and banging out a whole pack of Tim Tam. So oftentimes it's basically just about capturing that and preventing yourself from going into that cycle of doing that over and over again, right? And then simply the last step is you need to simply just put it on repeat. So when you're doing something good and it's working for you week for week, you just do it again and again and again, right? So if you feel like you're binge eating right now and you're just, keeping yourself stuck over the weekend, you're not getting to your results, right? You're sitting there banging down a whole Tim Tam, right? Number one, what's the emotion, right? What is the emotion that I'm trying to run away from? Number two, what's the emotion that I want to feel instead? Number three is that you need to discover your cycle. What's the pattern? What's the weekly thing that I'm doing? And then number four is that you need to break the cycle. And then number five, you need to do it the week after. You do it the week after and the week after. And as soon as you look around there, you're breaking the pattern, right? You're breaking the cycle of your binge eating. So again, if you want my help to actually help you go in and make the plans for you exactly how to eat, right? How to train, how to keep you accountable, because I know the weekends, they're super hard, right? They're super hard. Simply just send me a DM right now saying unstuck. If you're binge eating right now over the weekend and you just can't seem to get over it, send me a DM right now, unstuck, and I will show you a quick way for you to get out of there. But again, check in with those videos here. I will upload them here afterwards. It's live masterclasses. I'm here for you to get some good information, especially in lockdown here right now where we all are sitting in here. I want to help you. I want to be a positive and good inspiration for you to give you some, not just good how-to knowledge, but be there as a good energy, a positive vibe, and someone you can check in with and always know what you're getting there. So with that said, legend, I hope you're having a good day, and always remember, raise your baseline. Chat to you soon.